So, where we last left off in Monster Hunter Twist of Helix, uh, you guys had just finished hunting the false monster, the Anjanath, Anjanath, when out of nowhere the Kushala Garuga showed up and attacked. It was a
Rude.
hard fought fight, and not all of you guys made it out without any lasting impacts, but make it out you did. As such, you guys survived, you guys got parts, and you guys limped your way, or started limping your way home. Now, let's see. I remember right, I basically had you guys over here. For where you guys were. It's gonna be important,
Yep.
And so, but one thing we do know is the two of you who did not make it back unscathed, Joan and Niorva, you guys picked up a little bit of lead poisoning.
Just a little.
Yeah, you know, it's just to walk it off, put some dirt in there, like grit your teeth, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, put some dirt on it, then you can have lead poisoning and what's tetanus? Tetanus.
That doesn't exist, obviously.
Yeah. No one ever died from a little tetanus. It's fine.
That's a full-faced lie.
I don't know.
The bolt had been gotten.
I don't know about you. Lockjaw sounds pretty cool. I don't know how that'd kill me.
That's a Pokemon
sounds
move,
cool, yeah.
Jawlock. So,
I'm pretty sure Jawlock is a move that the turtle Pokemon from Gen 8 gets.
yeah, I also think Feraligatr gets it now.
Oh yeah.
It was a signature move, but it's not anymore.
Just like every signature move. Nothing special, if everything special. So where you guys are probably a few days, because I don't think you guys got the teleporter working yet, if I remember right. You guys are potentially a few days from home base. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
I mean, I've got my building, right?
You have your building, that's right. You were
have the spell.
working. No, he was working on the crystals, if I remember right.
If I remember correctly, didn't we say it was like any time that making the crystals would be like the weak sort of Bastion turn to make one of them, or I forget how.
I don't remember how many that
Yeah.
me and Michael agreed upon, but we did agree at one point.
Position at all. You're talking about the return crystals from...
Yeah. Yeah, there was
I don't really...
there was something about creating them, is what I remember.
Yeah, I don't think we've done anything for that yet.
It might have been maybe that was with my rookery is what we're talking about for that. I'm not sure.
Maybe? What's the book we do?
It was the mist tokens.
Yeah, the mist tokens from the rookery is the thing you don't have to activate it for. You can send out ravens to basically send messages and stuff. And the activation thing, since it's from the Ravenloft, the new book, the thing it does is it gives you tokens that basically let you travel through like the mists of the Dread Plane or whatever safely.
Maybe?
But since that doesn't have a one-to-one conversion in this setting,
You want to know
I
what's
think
funny? Luca is still not in game.
Oh shit!
He's
And-
working. He's cheating on us.
No, I had it open. I swear.
He's thinking really
I
hard.
saw
about
you in the
opening it.
I see it in the bottom left. There is no Luca online.
I don't know what you mean. I'm definitely there.
Now you are.
Yeah,
I
of
see
course.
it now.
See?
Of course you can see him there, 'cause he's
As
been
everybody can see in the bottom left, I do have it set up to where I can put chat giving negative inspiration and chat giving rerolls in there as well. So that everything is nice, clean, and organized. I've been doing that for all my games.
Yeah, I don't think we actually got the return crystals set up though.
You should
or
just
at least
add it to something the lab can craft. Do we have a lab? No, we don't have a lab.
We have a lab.
Elliot has a lab, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, then just add it to something the lab can craft.
All I
Oh,
know is
no.
I don't think
I
we
don't-
figured
Make
it out
us-
before the quest.
Make us research how to craft one
That's
with
fair.
the research thing that Gage has, and then we can, once we figure out how to craft it, we can.
Well,
craft it at the
we
lab.
might not have a lab anymore.
Maybe it can be crafted at something else then.
Yeah, it's something we could look into.
Oh, Argus has a lab.
Argus has it.
Laboratory, library, rookery, smithy.
So we research how to craft it at the library, and then we craft it at the lab.
Yeah, either way,
Craft
we
it.
don't have it right now.
Yeah.
So it's probably, let's see, you guys
Wow,
about
we have
two.
a book.
I have it long, but I exaggerate. It's probably gonna be about 3 or I think I said about 3 days journey here. So we'll make it
Yeah.
about 3 days journey back.
I could always teleport surplus, but it's 50 gold.
I mean, that's up to you. 50 gold is kind of throwaway money at your guys' level.
I have 5 silver and 8 gold
I
in my
can't
inventory.
help that you're poor.
I spent all of my money
That's
on
like we
swimming
had
gear.
we had an
and-
issue in the Mel's game where our characters got deleted, and they're like, "How much money do you have, Mike?" I said, "Nothing. I had nothing before, and I have nothing now." They're like, "What materials did you have?" I'm like, "That's good luck finding that out. I don't know." I'm like, "I didn't use any of them, so we could just delete them and move on, and I'd be the same spot." But
So when we get back, will the bastions be done? Their first order?
yeah, I probably that would make sense. I think it makes more than sense for that. So, but on the way back, you guys are going a little bit slow because Niorva and Joan aren't feeling the best after that fight, and it's not something that they could walk off. They are looking maybe a little bit purple around the gills, so to speak. And I think you guys really noticed the morning after, where I'm going to need. Let me pull up my thing here, but I'm gonna need Luca and Joan make me some roll.
I give them the thing.
You ain't giving me the thing. The hell
No.
you mean?
Give me
No,
a
no, no.
thing.
Pay me a coffee before.
Mike, the thing that
Yeah.
you told me about.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
giving them.
So here's the thing.
Let me post it for you guys.
Yeah. That's because
Just
they're-
some super antidotes.
Oh.
So I think you'll give these because it counts as So me and him talked about this. So in the morning, you guys probably make your first, and me and him talked about how this will probably end up counting as a lesser restoration for your guys's poison, effectively giving you a safety net, so to speak.
Doesn't kill though.
Yeah, I will have you guys make the first roll. And then that's when they notice, and this will suppress the failed saves anyways.
Okay.
So you both go ahead and make me a con save.
Normal?
Yeah, it's. I'm double checking what it is. It's on pause here.
When did
Yeah.
you get the enhanced antitoxin?
Oh, that's why I made before it. I was like, okay, if we're doing it with something
Yeah.
with poison.
DC 15
Oh, boy.
poison. Con save.
You're supposed to be good at these.
Yeah. Well, remember, Joan, I'm pretty sure started as a rogue and multi-class barbarian, not opposite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rage.
So you don't show any worse effects than initial Niorva, but Joan, you get it gets deeper into your body. You are at level 2 exposure of the lead poisoning, which is the normal poison effect plus disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks. However, with the antitoxin enhanced, that is suppressed. You basically you both count as not being poisoned for this day. As you guys drink it.
I am tired.
Doesn't taste very good. I don't think I want to know what's in this, do I?
What, the antidote?
Yeah.
Or
Definitely don't want to know.
dude, I wouldn't put anything in there that I wouldn't have.
Yes, but you eat plants all the time.
That's not that's not as reassuring as you thought. I thank you nonetheless.
Mhm.
Why do I taste metal?
Yeah,
Usually
I
that's
think-
what blood tastes like, but this is different.
I think it's due to the nature of the poison.
I think when you talk about it, go ahead, you give me a medicine check, Gopal, as
Yeah,
you looked them over with it. I know you did, I
Yeah.
think you did last time, but
Yeah, I am proficient in medicine. And
Flashlight in their eyes.
yeah, in the
add
eyes, you check the rune. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh damn!
Ah, damn. What roll?
Yeah, that was
that?
a nat 14, then a natural 8. Yeah.
Okay, that's a big roll.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
With that,
Me too.
in the slash marks from the Kushala, you see what looks to be flakes of its scales have embedded into their body there. And it looks like that's where the infection, so to speak, came from. It looks
Can you
like
imagine
you guys
Elliot
were,
with
it looks like
Sorry.
you guys were very lucky that it did not get a hold of more of you.
I can't help it but picture at Elliot using like one of those glasses with like 4 or 5 lenses getting smaller and smaller.
They're like clockmaker glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An abomination that thing might have been. It was still at least half a dragon. I can imagine the poison is not pleasant, or not going to be pleasant to
Nope.
live through.
Mm-hmm. There's insight, keen awareness.
You can second me on that one.
Well,
Oh.
we should, at the very least, continue to keep an eye on your conditions. If anything gets worse, we might have to pull aside and take a different route. Find somewhere to get some sort of medical attention, but if we can manage to make it back to home base, then we probably could figure out what to do there.
If it came from the scale flicks, then we just need to clean them out.
It's not that simple.
You would know with that 28 at this point, the flakes probably made their way into their blood.
Yeah, you would have to. They're in your blood already, Niorva. That's an impossible task right there.
Would our fruit of restoration?
Oh, that is.
Sure.
Nope, has already been gone. Doesn't last that long.
Jesus Christ.
But fruit of restoration, what did it do again?
It's basically equivalent of a lesser restoration,
Okay.
which it wouldn't help here.
The lesser restoration, so it would probably do the same as the enhanced antitoxin that Kufire has.
Yeah.
No. But at least on the way home, you can monitor them and try not to be too stressful.
Mm-hmm.
We will see how that goes as you guys go another day in the wilds. In the morning, I think this time, Elliot, in the morning, you wake up earlier and check them out. And you see the signs that you see the same signs that they had in the morning, that they look like they're about to get worse and whatnot.
Do we get a long rest?
He said
you guys can long rest during these.
Yeah, another day. So I was like,
Yeah, you guys can more than fine a long rest.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a traveling role thing.
No, for the most part, I'm just. I don't plan on anything showing up to attack you guys during this time, so it doesn't matter too much. Joan and Kalos, if you want a long rest too, might as well. Man, it's so. Michael's one of those when you hit long rest, just everything shows up. Like it feels good that I've used so many resources from him. Then Luca has 3 lines.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
This poisoning, Argus used to live in Luminescence, and they have a notably large, like, mining economy and, like, kind of just a lot of, like, that sort of labor. Would Argus be able to kind of, like, would some of the symptoms to this poisoning kind of ring familiar to any symptoms from, like, miners who mine, like, heavy metals or toxic metals or stuff?
Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage.
Okay. History, I have proficiency in that. A 24.
24 is pretty good.
That's a 19. Oh, 19 and 1.
Yeah, the duality is the man. Weapon 24. You probably have seen very similar things. Like, heavy metals are always going to be nasty to, like, non-dwarven people, typically. It's hard to put exact symptoms. You've seen some of these on others, and there's different ways to treat them. But I think the only way you really know is, like, visiting, like, a healer of some kind and getting their aid, like a decently strong healer.
So Argus, would Argus then be able to kind of, like, I assume then he'd kind of have an idea of, like, this poison probably won't go away on its own?
Yeah. Especially since you've seen it for a couple days now. Normally a poison would not stay 2 days. It will be potentially getting worse. So, yeah,
I guess.
Gonna use my reroll.
That's better.
Luca, would you like to give me another one?
I don't. Yep.
Okay.
Oh God.
As expected. Yep.
You both progress 1 level into the lead poisoning.
Oh, that wasn't even enough to save for Niorva. Ooh.
It was day 1.
I guess, Argus will just kind of relay that with Elliot, just kind of say, noticing that a lot of symptoms they're showing are pretty similar to stuff I've seen back home.
Mm-hmm.
see the miners and all the myths. Not all of them. Some of them were martyr, but the ones that weren't as careful with protections or hazards, after a while you'd see them kind of deteriorate, almost like a lingering malady that doesn't go away with time. So I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but it seems similar enough that makes me think that's whatever poison or whatever is affecting them right now might not go away on its own.
Yeah, I figured that as well.
How many of those antitoxins did you have? Just the one?
Only just 2.
Then Niorva wakes up a new day and she can't stop drooling.
The antitoxins have any effect at all? Like, did it help?
They suppressed the effects. So they did not suffer from their failed saves, basically.
And it seemed to last
About
a day.
24 hours, yes.
All right, cool.
I'm sure if I sleep it off, it's gonna be better tomorrow.
So, level 3, Luca. Your speed is reduced by half and you cannot take reactions.
Oh God.
I'm just
Yep.
really tired, guys. It's fine.
Niorva looks kind of almost concussed because she has disadvantage on mental save or mental checks.
Yeah?
But she's distracted because she's just drooling and not feeling great. Her joints are in pain. So she's kind of snappish.
And just imagine it's like Niorva with like her mental saves and stuff impacted by this. Like, I just imagine like her being telekinetic or telepathic. Like there's always like a background buzz that everybody gets used to after a while.
It's the hangover
And,
2.0.
like- And it's like not even that. Like after Niorva's been poisoned like this, it's just that background buzz is gone. It's just like
And I think that lets Elliot get a little bit more insight into what effects the poison is having, because you can ask them what they're feeling. But with Niorva, you kind of feel what they're feeling. At least if Niorva wants you to.
Oh, that is so weird.
wait, actually, this is lead poisoning. Would that affect her actual like psionic like communication? Like if there's literally just lead in her system?
There is no actual thing there
Or-
for psionic, so I'm not gonna nerf mid more with that.
Not as a nerf, but just like as a
But I do
Okay.
think you guys, if Niorva lets you, you guys feel how Niorva and Joan are doing.
Oh, you guys.
But I think most
Share the misery, you know?
not
somebody has to
very-
drag you two back to the base. Like
Yeah, not too much. Like if you're like 10, 15 feet away from Niorva, she can't force you to feel it. But if you're right next to her, you can just let it
I
out.
guess
She's also grouchy.
since
Not feeling well.
It's always grouchy though.
Joan is having trouble moving around, Argus will probably give her a hand and kind of see if he could at least keep us on pace.
Okay. And as you guys travel, I think you get back to the Verdant Haven probably right about when you guys would have rested. So it's a full day, but you were back in the Verdant Haven, back in town. Back and able to rest in your own beds at least.
Niorva looks up at her treehouse nest.
Which reminds me that I have that Chain Peku Guildhog's Halls thing that me and Luca have to mess with.
Do we forget, an infirmary is one of the buildings you can build fashions, right? Or something of that line.
I believe so.
Do we have one of those, or
I don't.
yeah, I don't think I have any of that. Oh,
It'd
God.
be a good, safe bet that if Elliot here doesn't have it, which he does, so Elliot has one.
Oh. Okay.
Like, I know you guys, and there's one person that would have it. That's
Mhm.
how he has the antitoxin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At the very least, we could get Joan and Niorva in the infirmary or something. Somebody can poke and prod him. Probably Elliot.
Head.
But yeah, you guys make it back in time to at least sleep here in a bed. And with that, I will say that the Bastion week. I want to hit this button. Advanced Bastion turn. Oh wow, that did a whole bunch of things.
Oh yeah, it's doing research. Oh, I need to remember what I was researching.
You probably were researching the Kushala, so you could always have changed that. This isn't like forcing you to
Okay.
do the same thing. I wasn't sure what it would do when I clicked that button. So,
We'd have 1 week of Bastion stuff that we did before.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I might not have just changed the
Yeah,
one
I
did.
wasn't sure what it was going to do when I clicked it. So,
Okay. I'd have to click. I don't think I have anything to craft, so I mean, I guess if we already found out information about the Kushala Garuga, I guess Argus would have used the research thing with the. Well, no, libraries. Yeah, that'd be researching more like lore and stuff. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. We can just.
yeah, you can have it, banked. August plans ahead, you can have it banked.
Yeah.
Hey, August, if it was Joan, I wouldn't let that be banked. Joan never thinks ahead.
Fair.
Hey, I mean, Joan thinks ahead. I mean, what's right in front of her, but.
Define things and define ahead.
She thinks in her head sometimes.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
like
There we go.
the think goes from the head to the hands and then to the weapons. You know? That's the think right there. That's a single thought.
So yeah, you guys get home and you guys rest as the week ends and you get your new stuff up, your trade order and whatnot. So whatever you guys get from that stuff, I'll trust you guys on. Do you like how I can hover over them and see what they pop up with?
My training area requires you to spend 8 hours each day of the week in the area.
Your empowered probably wouldn't work. And you could easily have changed it.
Okay, actually, I do think I know what what Argus would have done with that research order. I think he would have had like the library basically looking into any sort of like unrelated to the current lead poisoning epidemic, but more so related to his niece. Just trying to see if like there's any sort of like just obscure sort of like medical, like just obscure medical conditions and like stuff relating to that, like what sort of like basically trying to dig up something on the condition she has, if there's anything or
Yeah.
anything related that could prove like a lead on dealing with that.
Yeah, they can look into that. They might not
Yeah.
have found anything in 1 week's time, but I will look into what they
Yeah.
would have found. If they did
You
find
can have
anything.
one order, right?
I believe so.
We have trade, recruit, research, and trade.
Yeah, you could do any, like, if you have craft, you get craft on both. Trade, you get trade on both.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on what I want to do, Mike. I'm working on the sheet.
Well, I understand the seance parlor research fortune telling only takes a day.
Yeah, but it's just to give you a heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
Which I assume you lose at the end of the day.
After a long rest.
Yeah, so it's effectively just have an inspiration for this week.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, I would like to use the recruit option, which is going to add 4 people to our barracks, 4 defenders.
okay.
4 new people working with us. This doesn't cost me any money, although my next one, which is trade, will.
And I
As far as
think
library research. Good.
I was gonna say I think the recruiting happens where a lot of it's people starting to find a way here from the commission.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
So you have some people that you recognize, some people that you don't. Maybe some people haven't made their way here yet, but maybe some new people have tagged along with some of the returning,
Mm-hmm.
As far as my library research would go, Niorva would have barged into the library, visibly not happy because she's not feeling great. And she would have told him to look for ways to cure, look for strong healers. That's what she would have done.
Look for strong healers.
Yeah.
But a perfectly vague and unable to be twisted ask.
Niorva's not thinking. She's just barely keeping from throwing up. And she would have gone to lay back down again.
So the teleportation room
Yeah?
lets me recruit a spellcaster that's a friendly NPC spellcaster. Or send out an invite, and then if they accept, they teleport here. Can we invite? What's your name? What's the? Yeah.
So
It specifically says while they're in the bastion, we can ask them to cast 1 wizard spell of level 4 or lower, but it doesn't say the spellcaster recruited has to be
a wizard.
a wizard.
So I think you probably could ask a specific one, but you don't have a way to contact her. It's not just calling out into the void and hoping somebody answers. I think what it is from what I get from this, because this is what it said.
I mean, it says the hireling extends an invitation to a friendly NPC spellcaster, so one would assume they have some way of sending the invite.
They have a way, but I don't think what I know of sending and stuff, I don't think it would reach her. Not right now, at least.
I understand.
You can failing that, I wouldn't waste. You could always be hey, have a cleric of another nature.
I know a guy.
Yeah, if you're okay with the spellcaster not being a wizard, then we could try to recruit a healing spellcaster.
I don't think there's any. If there's no bastions that specifically recruit healers, like a cleric, then that probably is fine. I don't see why not.
Although we're restricted to, we would still probably be restricted to the level 4 or lower at this level. So I don't know if a level 4 or lower cleric spell would even be enough to help, because we'd probably need greater restoration.
Lesser resto is 3, greater resto is 5.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah,
Lesser resto is 2.
that is the.
And we already have lesser restoration fruit, in which we could try the fruit and see if it works better than the antitoxin, but I doubt it. At least we have 6 of those every day, so you guys can eat one every day in the meantime.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, it's under
Also,
bash.
quick question, Coolfire.
Hmm.
Did you have any? I forget. Did you have any like bonuses to crafting like potions and stuff? Like, did you get? I forget if you got more out of them or something. Or
No.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Uh,
trying. It's complicated right now. I'm using on
Okay.
the sheet.
Yeah, no worries. With the research for you, Niorva, I think by the time you wake up, you probably sleep fitfully. You don't wake up at the time for your redo. So these are basically what you're lining up for this week, right, guys? Like what I'm seeing in chat. Okay.
Yes.
Making sure, just so I know what's going on. So with the research for you, Niorva, finding significant healers is hard outside of cities. There is several they interpreted what you wanted as something not in the main guild city, knowing it's you. There might be a couple, maybe one out in the woods near a day's journey or so away. Like nothing super nearby, but it's hard for you to find it's a significantly strong one. There is some research that says certain illnesses may be cleansed by deities and by other figures of power for a favor in return. So that's always an option you could try. But short of that, it seems like you would be traveling looking for somebody. I think that's what you get for your library research. Let's see. Luca did his crew. As for August, there isn't too much information on what your niece has. She has an extremely rare and thought to be always deadly disease of the mind. But it looks like she herself is kind of re-going over some of her notes that she brought. And there is some links of different monster-related diseases that she was using as a standard for a standard for what could be a cure. She just doesn't know if it will work, obviously, and it could exasperate it. It could make it worse.
Yeah, like if you can't find the solution for the direct problem, finding solutions for similar problems might lead to a more direct solution.
And that's what she's been researching: the cures for the curious infections, cures for the frenzy infection, and it seems like there could be something that lies in there. So that's what she's been experimenting with.
Hey, I mean, if Joan wants to, donate a bit of blood, a bit of
it's not Joan.
Research material. A bit of research material.
Kalos has the frenzy.
No, not the frenzy. I mean the lead poison.
Oh yeah, I mean, pretty easy to get some of Joan's blood. In fact, you could probably just take some from Joan. She probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, I mean, it could also help lead or at least give us an idea of what Jones deal with.
Yeah,
That
because
was-
what cures the frenzy normally mid? Is it lesser restoration or is it greater?
Pretty sure it's Nullberry. Oh well,
Frenzy? Let me look it up.
Yeah, I know it has something unique in Monster Hunter, so.
I'm not sure.
Guide to hunting.
Let's see. Where is it? Frenzy virus, infection. Creature infected, creature gains 3 charges, must make a con save, blah blah blah. Can repeat the saving throw each day at dawn to destroy the virus and recover from its effects. Okay, virus can also be cured by greater restoration spell. A monster can repeat the saving throw each day at dawn. After succeeding on 3, the creature's immune system suppresses it, but retains its benefits. After failing 3, these saving throws, the creature dies. Okay, so it seems that, you basically make a bunch of saves. If you succeed 3, you still have the virus, but your immune system has basically suppressed it, and you gain like the benefits. If you fail all 3 saves, you die. It doesn't go away otherwise unless you use greater restoration.
Yeah, so there's probably getting some of Joan's blood probably helps because she's further along in this than Niorva is. And it's starting to show some of the signs of frenzy, but not like obviously the frenzy virus. So it might be something in line with the cure there on how to be cured.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a natural-born malady regardless, but I mean, it still could probably try and glean information from it.
Well, and I think your niece might have seen something on it before, because obviously it's a hybrid that was in the Crucible. So she probably had some notes back at the commission, but obviously not anymore, of what it was, and she even says to you, it's a nasty disease. As far as we can see, it never killed anybody, but it also never went away. And it does progressively get worse. By the end, people wished it killed them.
That sounds pleasant.
It's not a creature that we willingly made. We don't. When we test and created creatures, sometimes they were different than what we planned, and Flight had a non-kill rule. The only thing that him and Ihane agreed on. Once something lived, we couldn't take that life away.
Well, hopefully we can find some way to deal with this illness that's taking them. I'm not sure who we can even find to help with this. Don't think much people outside of the commission would really know what to make of it unless they had some seriously powerful healing magic.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ihane helped us last time. But divine magic seems to help. It can purify the blood. Just finding a cleric of significant enough power.
Yeah, that's a part of the issue. You need a cleric to use magic to cleanse it, but otherwise, a bit dead in the water here in terms of actually treating it.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate effect. I didn't know that was the creature that was messing with people. I would have warned you all before you headed out.
I just shudder to think what else might be out there. What else might have escaped from the commission?
She nods. There's a lot of creatures. Some are so mundane that they might just become normal subspecies for creatures. But others, they'll stand out. Between that and those who attack us, fear this continent's due for a severe change. Thankfully, a lot of the creatures that were so different are sterile, so not like they can overpopulate, but still.
Maybe some of them might. Well, sounds a bit cruel, but perhaps some of them might die off in the wild. Might not be able to adapt to this environment. That at least would save the rest.
Would be the best end for them. Die in the wild free. But who knows what the guild will make from that.
I already imagine the guild has a wildfire to deal with, sorting out all these new requests.
She nods.
Well,
Yeah, she nods to that.
I'm not even sure if they know know that the commission's been destroyed. I wonder if some of them might even think this was an intentional act.
Oh, they probably will.
But she nods that. Anyways, I'll keep looking into this. See what I can find on both issues.
I'll keep working with Elliot to make sure that we can at least keep them stable until we can figure out a solution. Yeah, I guess Argus will. Well, yeah, I guess Argus will probably just like over the next few days or whatever, just try and help out Elliot or Kalas if we're trying to sort of put our noggins together and figure out some sort of, even if not actual permanent solution, just some sort of temporary way to keep things stable until we can actually figure something out. But
I imagine at some point during the next day that Niorva loses her battle against her nausea. Goes full on cat hairball in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but at least like Kalas said, you guys have the lesser restoration fruits. So that definitely helps you guys. It
Slows it down.
It definitely does. Unfortunately, you both will probably be at level 3. I actually need to make a save today.
That John too?
Joan too, obviously. Let's see how bad they are.
I'm dead.
Of course.
oh,
So Niorva's
no.
at level 3. And
Oh,
Joan is at
no.
level 4. Now, you both will eat these and go down, well, suppress the last 2 levels. So effectively Niorva will be at level 1 and Joan will be at level 2. At level 4, Joan, you, when you wake up, cannot move for several hours. You're awake, you could think you can look around, your eyes move, but you cannot physically move.
This
Like-
is terrifying.
Yeah, it's literally sleep paralysis. It's your body doesn't obey you. Until maybe about an hour after the sun comes through the window and just goes over your face, you start getting feeling in your fingertips and you can start moving.
I'll go straight to Elliot.
What, you're not gonna eat your fruit first?
I mean, do I have it with me in my room? Then I will, yeah.
It's
No.
the bowl. It's the bowl
It's
of
on-
fruit on your table.
It's on the tree.
But then
That's
I'll
the
go.
focus
I'll
today,
eat
right?
it, and then I'll go to. Actually, before I go to Elliot, I'll go to check on Niorva first to see if she had the same thing.
As you get closer to Niorva's nest, you can feel the buzzing get worse.
Oh my god!
The joint pain. It's not real,
It
but feel it anyway.
It's supposed to be joint pain, not joint pain. You know?
That's a good one.
English. Yay.
English is funny.
Just don't
Was-
let Lucas' sister here mess up English, though.
Niorva's
hell no.
slower today.
I guess, yeah, Argus probably would have told Elliot about the fact that the poison is probably unlikely to outright kill them, but it will probably leave them incapacitated if it gets bad enough.
And then I get into the room saying, "Guys, you won't believe what just happened."
Sorry, I'm distracted working on sheets.
You're
still.
more than fine.
Yeah.
I should have had this game up like yesterday so you could do this,
Mhm.
but I forgot and nobody reminded me. I blame mid. But yeah, Joan comes in and explains her paralysis in the morning. On the plus side, Joan, there's only one more fair day you could have. So, you know, there's only one more level. You can't fail all 5 levels.
Right?
I don't think that's as reassuring as you wanted it to be.
Fine. But how do you react, August, to the paralysis and whatnot?
Honestly, I'd imagine Argus just kind of looks a bit like grim, almost kind of like things are kind of getting bad fast. He's probably just gonna say, or well, I don't think this poison outkill.
You're cutting off a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't think this poison can outright kill you, or Niorva for that matter, but it's getting bad very fast. I'm not too sure how we're gonna go about this. Perhaps either one of us, well, Elliot, me, or Kalas could stay here and make sure both of you were looked after, and the other two could see if we could find a healer.
I think we're gonna be fine here. We have a few more friends, a few more people over. I wouldn't want 2 of you guys going alone without me. Who else is gonna die in your place?
Nobody dies.
Well, I'm not sure if hearing this is something we would be able to do while just waiting here for a solution to fall into our laps.
I'll look up.
We must go find a healer somewhere. I've been told that there is potentially some healers out in the woods, but I don't know where they are. Just to find out with the other humans or whatever they are.
What I'm saying is, neither of you are fit for travel right now.
Oh yes,
We might have
that is an
to.
understatement.
Might come to us having to split up for a bit to figure out or find at least someone that could find a solution. I could find a cure or even just cast a spell to rid you of it.
It'd be nice if it was that easy.
Well,
I don't know where you'd find a healer, though.
at the very least, I was given the information that Ihane had managed to cure this before in the commission, though she is a quite powerful cleric, but
Powerful as they get.
we at least know magic has some solution. But in terms of actual clinical or medicinal solutions, we might need a lot more help if we were going to find that out. Oh yeah, actually, I will, now that I remember as well, I have the rookery, so I can send out messenger ravens.
Yeah.
Let me just get a description of that again. Number of ravens equal to your character level, roost knit. Whenever a creature enters, the birds uncanny, blah blah blah. Where is it? Messenger ravens. Whenever you finish a long rest in your bastion, you can send one raven bearing a written message of 25 words or fewer to a creature you've met or a creature described to you by someone who has met it. And after receiving it, they can reply, attaching their response, regardless of whether or not they respond. It comes back 7 days, I believe. Yeah, after 7 days have passed. I don't know if. Well, I don't know if we exactly have that time, but I imagine probably as we got back, maybe. Well, I'm not sure who I'd send the message to. Have we met any
Well, other than ones you might know in the city of Luminescence, like maybe you've known one or two there. I don't know if you guys know specifically a healer. There's there might have been like some underling ones that were with the helix, and like I said, we could potentially get those as basically a summon for the teleporter circle. But if it's through that, we won't be able to get greater restoration. As as I said to Niorva, like, and heals with higher beings are also an option. So you can look for healers outside of towns. They're far and few between, but they do exist. You can look for them inside the city of Luminescence or one of the other major cities, which you might know of one in the city of Luminescence. It's just whether you can ask for them to contact you and be brought here. Or you can look into deals or favors for higher beings to get their help. That's effectively what we have here.
Okay. I mean, I think either way, Argus will kind of send out a carrier raven to the city of Luminescence, either to like someone who like handles the sort of like coming and going of messages in luminescence of like whoever like all the
Yeah.
quest requisitions and stuff comes through to basically see if there's any experienced medics or clerics that would be able to lend a hand here. I mean, even if like it take a week, it's still putting the foot in the door at least.
Yeah. And you might even get, like, maybe there is an actual, maybe hard to make, but a specific cure for this that you can adapt. Who knows?
Mhm. Yeah,
You
like
mean
Argus.
asking for information in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what Argus will do. Send out like one of the carrier ravens, to basically inquire if there's any like basically qualified people who could help or even just send information, helpful information about this. And yeah. Oh yeah, I was also going to say the laboratory. I can craft stuff with my Bastion action. It says alchemist supplies. I can make potions with that. Monster Hunter potions, because we have the materials. I assume the actual combo list, like Monster Hunter combo list, that stuff doesn't take gold to craft, right? That's just like craft it with a
Right.
like 2 items.
Because you have to get
Well,
by luck.
yeah, because okay, so yeah, and then I would assume I forget it was like a downtime, like a week of downtime to craft, or
Not the
forget if
Monster Hunter stuff.
Okay, so if I were to use like send the laboratory to make like just regular like Monster Hunter potions, or well, they're healing potions in D&D, but like
They
blue.
are. If you are using up the resources, you can make a bunch of them. Without
Okay.
resources, it will take the extended time.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, think of that extended time as finding the ingredients and then crafting.
Cool Fire, you probably know this better than I would. Are we using the blue mushrooms for anything in particular right now, or would it be okay to just make 6 healing potions, basically?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's what they're. Let me find the back. Actually, it's been a week, correct?
Yes.
So I do get to roll for my things, but I'll do that after. No, they're in crafting materials. Yeah, no, go ahead. Like they're there for crafting.
Okay. Yeah, then
Yeah.
So on the group page, you can open up the crafting thing like anybody else. So bendable. It's up at the top left, the 3 dots. There should be
Mastercrafted.
yeah, mastercrafted. Should be on crafting. Right there, crafting.
Mike, what's the rule for having
Okay.
higher intelligence with skills?
You get proficiency either tools, vehicles, or languages. Whatever your intelligence mod is.
Okay.
Yeah, the recipe book is in there. It's under Mastercrafted. You'll see all the different like crafting. You would probably want Alchemist
see.
Surprise. And it'll go through, and if you click something like Potion of Healing, it will show you how much you have and how much it takes.
Okay. Okay, and that I forget if I assume the what's it called? The actual Bastion thing still makes a check, so not sure.
Oh yeah, and I have to go in these and edit them eventually because they have DCs now. Then I can just
DC 10.
yeah. Well, no, they have DCs that I can force now.
Oh, okay.
Like, and it's just gonna take a lot to do.
I can't view the hireling, but I don't know what the hireling for the laboratory, their efficiency bonus would
I
be,
didn't
but
have any for the laboratory. It'd probably be your niece. I don't have a stat block for her, so I've been using just regular commoners.
yeah. I would assume every hireling that's in a facility would have proficiency in the
The
thing they're
tool,
doing in that
yeah.
facility.
I agree. If I made your niece into a sage, that could work. That's a very spellcastery, and I don't think she is. It might be the closest.
Oh yeah, and when you use a Bastion action, so if I use the craft action, that does the craft action for all the facilities that have that action available.
That you have, as far as I understand it.
Okay. I need to remember. Well, I know the Rookery. I forget if we figured out what the craft action would do for that with Miss Talisman's.
I think that's what we were talking about potentially. Now that I remember it. So you would craft one return crystal. I think we agreed on. I think it was with you, not.
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah,
what
that
we
worked.
agreed on.
Fire.
That works out. Oh yeah, maybe it's sending the carrier ravens out to basically just map out or kind of like to flavor it. I'd imagine it'd be sending basically some materials or some sort of magically kind of attuned crystal and sending the raven out to basically bring it around, kind of get it to kind of charge from just being essentially brought around parts of the continent.
Yeah, maybe certain locations have a specific charge. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. It's kind of like mapping it out with one of those Google cars that have the 10 billion cameras on top.
Oh, we don't even want to talk about that. They're allowing people to put Google AI images on Google Maps. It's doesn't that defeat the purpose of Google Maps? The Google Earth is it's supposed to be accurate.
Smithy. Apparently, with the Smithy, I can craft a magic item of level 9 or not level 9 or if I'm over level 9, I can craft a magic item of common or uncommon rarity, but that takes gold.
Yeah, and I'd probably restrict that probably restrict it to wondrous items.
Yeah, wondrous items. Okay.
Because weapons and armor kind of go against this system.
Yeah, of course.
But otherwise,
I thought the different crafting things have the different types of magic items that they craft. There was different tables.
There's tables.
The smithy.
If there's magic items, then maybe you can use 2 slots to equip those items into your weapon.
From the armaments table. Okay, yeah, the smithy one is armaments table.
So if there is something, if it's only weapons and armor, you could probably use 2 slots to equip it, because it's a weaker enchantment than regular monster parts. So you need more to hold it. I feel like
also,
that would be...
I'd imagine something like the Dread Helm, where it's if you're wearing it, your face is shadowed in darkness and your eyes glow red. I imagine certain things like that would be a cosmetic slot sort of situation.
If that's all it does, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I
don't think Argus wants to try out that look, but I mean, it's good to know.
Maybe. Who knows?
To make another con or a poison save?
At the end of the day, you would. But Yeah, I think with eating the fruits, I'll give you guys advantage on the save. That's what the antitoxin would have done for the hour. So having the fruits, I'll give you that.
Hey,
There we
Mick.
go. I passed one. I hope. I don't know if I actually passed.
I think Niorva, seeing what happened to Joan and her getting paralyzed and able to get up, would have begrudgingly gone and slept with Elliot.
What?
Oh.
you have a housemate.
So
have a cat.
right
you have
before-
a cat.
I don't think you have a choice.
Right before dark, Niorva would have just shown up at your door and let herself in.
I just imagine Elliot goes to go to bed, and Yorva's just like, it's like when a cat is laying in the middle of your bed, like just the direct middle, just taking up
Yeah.
literally as much space as possible.
Make that.
Yeah, go ahead, whip advantage, like I said.
Made it.
Okay. You
Also-
both made it, Luca. As of the 5th day, you met the DC.
Oh my god.
For context, the original DC was 15, and it progresses by 1 every day up to 20. So, they are so lucky that they rolled high. You both do not
Yeah.
progress. And with the fruit, you guys would negate the paralysis and the one before. For you, Niorva, you didn't get the paralysis, so you negate level 3 and level 2.
I'm just poisoned.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
uncomfortable, but not unfunctioning.
Yeah, Joan, though, has the drooling that you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
The drool
Also,
always smells faintly of mead.
Mid,
Mhm.
there is one thing on the armaments table I can craft that might be good for Niorva.
No?
The potion of pugilism makes it so for 10 minutes your unarmed strikes deal 1d6 force damage on a hit. Or 1d6 extra force damage on a hit.
Yeah.
So you're the only one in this party that has unarmed strikes. So
Mike, I did want to ask a question.
Yes?
Am I allowed to change any of my feats as part of this, or do I have to keep?
It depends. Like, there's feats that you would have taken.
I was just gonna change it was Master Crafter because it was me getting herbalism kit proficiency from it.
Which you would now have automatically anyways.
Yeah, from other stuff
Yeah. I think that's fine as long as you don't, use that to min-max, which I trust you guys not to.
No, I'm not.
Because that's basically a dead feat at that point. You could have taken an
Ye-
ASI instead.
Yeah, I'm just. I'm so.
So, with that though, you two aren't paralyzed. You guys are awake and whatnot. What's the game plan for you guys?
So Argus sent out ravens, right?
Yes.
yeah, Argus basically sent out some messages, kind of trying to see if we can get into contact with anybody that might know. I imagine he did that the moment we got back, basically at the
Probably
beginning
right
of this
after
bastion
talking
event.
to your niece and whatnot.
Also, what was I gonna say? I forget if I was gonna say something else, but yeah, basically Argus sent out inquiries. I'd imagine. Well, was it Calathos looking into the teleportation circle,
Yes.
finding it? Or...
Kalos sent out a message to see if he could find a cleric, I'm pretty sure. He had his hire to do it. Or did
No, because we realized we wouldn't be able to get a high enough spell slot anyways.
Okay.
I'm doing the storehouse selling stuff.
No worries.
I mean, yeah.
The only deity we know that has contact with us is currently godnapped.
I mean, I don't know. Argus isn't much of a religious person, so he probably doesn't know.
I'm gonna make another
What?
history check. At not disadvantage.
Yeah, your brain is working more now.
But Mid, would you want me to use the smithy to make a potion of pugilism? I could also make a potion of hill giant strength, which puts you 21 strength for 1 hour, or if anyone would benefit from that.
I'm at currently 16
Definitely.
strength, so that'd be good.
Does your unarmed strike scale up strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, so either that or a potion of pugilism, which would give your unarmed strikes 1d6 force damage extra for a minute.
The hill giant strength would be more useful because it's a longer duration.
And it helps you to hit as well.
Yeah.
Remember that you do still have to pay for the magic item creation.
Oh, sorry. Potion of pugilism. Yeah, so 1 hour and then 10 minutes.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Michael is correct. It still has to have a gold cost to it.
Yeah, isn't it consumables have half cost when crafting them with gold,
Yeah.
right? Or
Because they're not permanent, they do get half cost.
what's the cost for crafting an uncommon magic item? I need to
I think
find
it's
the
200 gold.
200. Let me. Sentient magic items, no. Crafting magic items. Time and costs for each day of crafting, 8 hours, blah, blah, blah. Raw materials. DM determines... Okay, there we go. Uncommon. 10 days, 200 gold pieces.
Well, it'll only be 7 because of the down in time, but
The
200, if that's the uncommon
Yeah, and then-
consumables, then it will be.
well, yeah, 200 is the base cost, and then if it's a consumable, it'll be half to 100, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be 100 gold per potion that you end up crafting.
Yeah. Well,
one
yeah.
at a time.
Consumables other than spell scroll. So yeah. Yeah, then let me just
I think with a 15 history check, I think Niorva would remember being told stories of an elder dragon that was a stormcaller that was known to be powerful in magic.
Which elder
That's-
dragon are you talking about?
Specifically Kieran,
Ah,
spellcaster. And it doesn't specifically have like non-electrical spells, but does get 9th level spells or 8th level spells. So
doesn't Kieran? I know Kelbyhorn is said to have medicinal things, but isn't also Kieran Horn said to be similar? Like doesn't I forget if that's a thing or not, but
Kieran butter.
Kieran butter.
Kieran butter.
Kieran butter. Yeah.
Milk
So I
egg.
mean, like Kieran might have some like innate like at least understanding or a connection to healing.
Perhaps a Roshi Kieran or something. But Tempered Kieran gets 8th level spells, so of the druid list. Particularly Storm of Vengeance, but still.
Yeah, there's that. You also probably with a 15 know of you do know of at least maybe tidbits that your parents shared with you about dragons above elder dragons, the dragon deities. So there's stories of dragons so powerful they left the mortal realm. They created the other dragons before they left, and they left the mortal realm. So you do know of those deities, Niorva.
I think Niorva would wait to see if Argus got any response or something. And if nobody had anything, then I think she would have swallowed her pride and quietly, like, tried to send her closest reference is like just sending telepathic messages or something, but out into the void and see if any of those names answered.
Oh boy. No, here we go.
right before she slept. So whatever, tonight she would have done it.
Okay. So yeah, there's nothing back yet from August. So as you guys lay down, do you still stay with Elliot, or do you go to one of the others that night, Niorva? Do you swap it up?
No,
Is Elliot a
Elliot's
good roommate?
she's staying with Elliot right now because she made her choice on a whim.
Plus, Elliot
make a
seems the most capable with this stuff. Something
Yeah.
was to happen.
Okay.
So she takes the whole bed.
Mm-hmm.
But she is large now. There's room for Elliot to squeeze in somewhere, I'm sure.
Sure there is.
Hey, it's nice and warm. Like, say what you want about Niorva, but having a dragon sleep next to you, it's definitely warm. Exactly what you want in a nice verdant area that's probably pretty decently warm.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, unlike normal reptiles in the real world, this one's probably an endotherm. I forget. Is endo?
Dragons.
Warm-blooded.
Warm. Yeah, I forget if it's exo or endotherm. That's warm-blooded.
I'm not sure. But it's probably closer to gigantotheriot or thermalism.
Yeah.
So using large size to help regulate temperature. It's not quite cold-blooded, but it's also not quite warm-blooded.
Yeah, so apparently it depends on, like, if the world makes them warm-blooded to explain high energy flight and fire breathing, or just if they're considered giant reptiles.
So for the potions, do I just roll those crafting checks normally, or?
Yes, I would say
Okay.
so.
Then
And also, it seems specifically in Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter, well, in Monster Hunter, but also in D&D, there's magical organs that help with fire breath and whatnot, so.
and then who should I use as a crafting actor? I guess I don't know what modifier it should use.
So,
There's no check. It's just you have it.
No, with regular potions, the instant craft ones are DC 10. So, commoners don't have a modifier, but it's your laboratory, and I think we were using your niece as the one there. I don't have a specific actor for her, but I think I want to use Sage for her because it makes sense. It makes the most sense. So what ability check is it? The alchemist tools?
I mean, it's alchemist supplies. I'm not sure if it has a specific ability modifier for that in mind.
Probably whatever makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Let me just add alchemist tools here.
Yeah, and I think that's DC 10. So I at least that's what the GUI here is saying.
I'm going to. Okay.
And cool fire. You had blue mushrooms growing, right?
Yeah, I haven't done the rolls for that.
Okay, so we do have like a renewable supply of them, so
it's like
fine
every
to
week.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
just
fine
go
to
ahead.
just spend the 6. Okay.
Yeah, spend the 6. That's what they're there for.
I'm gonna drop this in heal gauge and give you access. You can change the name and stuff to your needs, but this will be yours.
Yeah, I have this.
And it has alchemist tools. It's going off of its int, so you could just click that for now. So that should be nice and easy for you. Uh, so while he's doing that, Kalos, what are you doing during these days? Anything particular? Taking a look at that spell book you were given?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you had found time to put together a list of spells for that.
I feel like he'd probably have three. I could do that pretty easily. I didn't do it because I forgot completely about it. Again, my memory is dog shit. No one helps me. But
I forgot until the game started.
Hey, it's all good.
Object permanence is not a real thing.
It's a real issue for me and you. So let me.
That reminds me, Joan needs to slot in that material. I forfeited.
I will make. I believe this is how I did. Yeah, this is how I did it.
Luca.
I am.
What the fuck?
Luca's away. Luca's dead.
He's dead.
Gone forever.
He's on the toilet.
He's BA as of a minute ago.
Oh, god damn it. Where?
Voice chat.
Oh, I think I know why this isn't working. Probably drag the materials into the actual expendable sheet out of the bags. Just locate that stack, subtract 6 from that.
So let me.
Oh.
I am quickly generating this.
It's gonna take 10 weeks to just recoup the initial investment from the storehouse. I'm realizing now. Because I only get 20% profit. And it took 2,000 gold to buy the supplies the first time. And then the second order, I'm going to be getting 400 profit. So it's going to take 5 profits to get 2,000. So it's going to take 10 weeks.
Not meant to be get rich quick.
What's the point at all? You don't get rich ever.
It's supposed to just be small.
I'm not going to start making a profit until fucking... What's 10 weeks? 3 months? Ish. I guess technically I've made a profit already.
Maybe I had that right first.
You just haven't doubled your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I could
so
always
third-
pull out the 2,000.
Kalos is
This
the one
right.
to pull out then?
No, Kalos never pulls out.
That
There's
makes
been
a
no
lot of sense.
response. And
I just think
There,
I think he's impotent.
there
though,
will
'cause of
be.
frenzy.
I was just figuring out ask people of the day what they would like, and then I'll go with that.
I don't know what name you ever would have remembered, but pick one of them.
For deities
Drake up.
or
Oh, all of them are successful. So that send them, yeah, it put them in the expendables backpack. Okay, figured it out.
yeah, it's just what's really cool is you can have it go to different ones.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, and I figured out that I had the drop downs reversed, so I was trying to craft using the expendables modifier from the inventory of the stage sheet, which that doesn't work. So yeah, I figured I had to swap them around.
Look is back.
About
Yeah.
time. We were talking to you, and you just
I'm sorry.
ignored us.
I would never.
Like 10 seconds if you type BRB.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
It said you ignored that you hated us. That's what it was. Anyway,
I would never.
Jokes
Except Michael.
aside.
What? Sick of this shit.
I'm giving you shit just because you forfeited the material to me.
We all know I would have won that fight.
Oh, you wouldn't. I mean, right now you would for sure, because lead poisoning and all.
Best time challenge. Stack the deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to know why you think haste is a good build choice for you.
Because he loves.
It's not a good no. It's my favorite spell. That's the problem. It's my absolutely favorite spell.
You already have awful action economy, and you can't concentrate on spells when you're raged.
You know what? I actually forgot about that tidbit. But to be honest,
if you run out of rages, now you can haste instead.
No, I mean, how many times have I entered a rage and that not mattering fuck all because all the damage I was taking was not bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing?
True.
Like, rage is good, but
maybe you stop raging.
With
just haste
the
first.
amount of elemental monsters we've been fighting, like, it's not that. I'm coping.
With rage,
and I know it.
With rage, you're still getting a bonus to or like advantage on saves and a bonus to damage.
And you have a +3 concentration check.
Fine.
That's something I did not think about.
Just roll good. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Did you have anything you wanted to do for finding solutions to this poison?
Oh no, I'm just waiting and waiting for people to fix this. I have absolutely no idea what I can do.
The American healthcare system. It's done.
Canadian healthcare special. You wait like 3 months for a follow-up appointment to schedule you for another follow-up appointment half a year later.
Americans,
schedule you for another.
That's
you
very
get better or you die.
Hey, I've always gotten better, is all I have to say.
It only takes once, man.
Until that once happens, though, I'm fine.
That is objectively true.
And I have up to the spell level. I'm pretty sure you have 5th level, but I only put up to 4th because I think that's what this wizard had. Michael?
Didn't they have teleport circle?
No.
Wasn't that the whole purpose of the
No,
quest
you got.
that I got?
They may have 5th because they had scrying. That's what you did it for.
Oh yeah, so that I got scrying from them. My bad, I got mixed up.
The chicken?
Yeah, they had scrying in their spell book.
Tasty chicken?
Yeah, they had scrying. So they probably had 5th level. I don't have them right now. I'll worry about that. But I gave you ownership of the item. And you'll go to items, you'll see spellbook. It's the same way I did the spellbook before. In fact, I'll just drag it on you. Where is my book?
I made one called Birdman Book. It's in the spellbooks container. There's starter book and then Birdman Book.
Okay.
Birdman book?
Yeah, he's a Birdman.
KFC book.
Okay, yeah.
It's only KFC book when Niorva was holding it.
Yeah.
I had respect
that
for this
Birdman
man.
book, yeah.
He was a Birdman.
See if it's gonna accept the population. Looks like it might not.
Or I can just move things around. Where'd you put it?
Let me see if I can force this up on you.
Because if you just put what you made on my sheet, I can move things
It
around.
looks
It's no
like-
big deal.
Yeah, I have it in the container in the item page. It's just a spellbook container. So I'll let you mess with that.
Item page.
Yeah, it's below actors items.
I understand.
Anyways.
I mean, it's always possible he didn't have his higher level spells in the same book. Like,
Yeah,
if you're worried about giving me
that's
more higher level spells.
Well, it costs you money to put them in there, so
Yes,
it's
it costs a
not-
lot
You
of
can
money.
it's
cast
not
them.
like it's easy to do thing for you.
Right.
So
Probably significant.
yeah, in the 5th level, I just don't have it right now. I was saving me time right now, not doing it. That's all.
Okay.
Since nobody else really has anything to do, we'll go. And you are sending it out to the void. You said, Med, you don't know who you're sending it out to?
Whichever name you ever remembered from the story she was told. Name or title.
For deities or for elder dragons?
For dragon deities.
Okay. Now tell me what you think. You are the creator of the Geist, Med.
Mhm.
Which dragon deity most likely is the closest for the Geist?
Making me look up dragon
Wait,
deities.
no.
There is a psionic one, but it is dead.
Isn't-
there is
Isn't what's it called? Is Io the dead one?
no Sadia is the dead one, the ruby
Artior,
one.
the ruby. Yeah.
That does
That
make sense.
may or may not be dead, which may or may not matter.
Yeah,
Because, deities.
yeah, exactly. You know, they just die and come back.
He's dead, but he's dead.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe.
He's
is
dead, but again.
there's the Dragon of Death, Null. There is Bahamut
fucking
for the
goats.
good dragons and Tiamat for the evil dragons.
Oh
It's-
shoot.
I think No is the neutral one as well.
Honestly,
I
Tiamat's
clicked random
probably more
a bunch,
likely.
Michael. So
No,
Tiamat- Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I do something else.
okay, go ahead, Gage.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Tiamat's probably more likely to laugh at you for being poisoned than help.
I mean, if you pledge yourself for something for her,
Oh yeah, if you give her something, maybe she'd
Ah.
probably still laugh at you. But
Yeah, let me see. I have some on my list of I need. Well,
isn't there
No.
also the like the Monster Hunter D&D Dragon deities? Like I know there's like the Sapphire Star that was one mentioned. Some other ones, but I forget if they're the very
Or
beginning.
that Bahamut
Awesome,
and Tiamat are both lesser deities.
Yeah.
in my system, they are the same as my other deities. I have about 16 standardized deities.
Here
So-
we go. The 5. The aspects. The first aspect, Io, neutral, dragon's knowledge, magic, spells, strength, travel, and wealth. Pelor, which is neutral good, good healing, strength, sun, travel. Bahamut, life and war, lawful good. Tiamat, lawful evil, chaotic evil, trickery. And Eldath, neutral good, life, nature. I know at least 3 of them are dragons. I'm not sure if the 5, at least in the,
I think, to be fair, I
anyway.
think each of the 5 probably have a dragon form, but aren't exactly dragons.
Probably would have been Sardior. Just,
Sadia.
just because they're dead
yeah.
doesn't mean they're dead.
And even if they're dead, that doesn't mean they're completely gone.
Right.
I thought you would enjoy that spell, Michael.
I ain't learning that spell. That's a fucking basic bitch spell.
Oh, that's fine.
Which one?
Fireball.
Was it Niorva that because we fought like the two of the hunters from the one shot. Was it
Yeah.
Niorva that killed the one I played, or was that
Probably.
someone else?
That or
Yeah, 'cause,
he self-destructed.
The other one I know self-destructed, the bard, I believe. I forget.
Yeah, it was Gage's character that Niorva
Yeah,
managed to break free of control and shouted at.
that might because
This one that
my character
self-destructed.
she was a devout of Pelor, so that might maybe get you at least some brownie points or something.
You
or at least
you
a foot in the
freed
door.
one of her minions.
And Pelor is a god of healing.
I think Niorva would have called out to Sardio or Tiamat because of Zenma. Or, was it Val something?
Yeah.
Velkalor.
Well,
Wow, you guys. Who's the
Been like-
player?
Half a year.
Velkalar, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because that was Vel's cleric or deity,
Yes.
and would have talked about it a lot probably.
Probably trying to get you, like, hey, you're amazing, Niorva, but there's a dragon even more amazing.
Nonsense.
One's green and other colors too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously, green is the best color for Viergeist.
Sucks during, like, autumn time, because they kind of stand out then, but you know. But no, okay, go ahead, and especially with your connection as an Elder Dragon, and with your connection to Vel and whatnot, go ahead and give me a religion at advantage.
Ah. Nice. I'm going to use my inspiration. My
Yeah.
heroic inspiration to re-roll a 20.
Oh hey,
That'll do it.
So,
So,
so 19 total. And yeah, me and Rob been talking about how Tiamat makes sense for Neo. Whip a 19. I think it's almost like you reaching out in a dream and you send waves out into a void, like waves of thought, waves of prayer. What is the idea that Niorva sends out?
she succeeded in the fight over a conflict with the abomination that was partially an elder, but she was permanently scarred from the fight, and you should not be scarred from a victory. That's the vibe.
I think you get almost like a ripple back to you. It's like an inkling, a feeling, and it's you don't know where it's coming from. It's like it's everywhere and nowhere, and it like rumbles through the space, and it hits you, and you get the feeling of agreement. And as you get that feeling, I think you get a mission with this. You get a feeling that they will help you, they will aid you in curing your affliction. But there's another future abomination that might need dealing with, one that you are akin to.
Nice.
And you get the feeling that you got when talking to August's other player character, servant. But when his mind was taken over, you feel the presence of August's brother. You get the sense this feeling wants you to prevent or stop whatever you can of what August's brother is doing. And it may have an inkling where to start looking. And for that, it will lead you to a possible cure of what afflicts you.
And that's 2 birds, 1 stone.
You're full of send back agreeance.
And I think with that, you finish your sleep for the night. You don't hear anything more from it. And in the morning, you and Luca, at this point, I'm just going to assume you guys take the fruit, which will negate the other 2. You guys could keep failing, but I don't think I'm going to make you roll for those fails. As long as you're in town with the fruit, I think you guys are enough negatives that I don't need you to roll every day. That's just to slow you 2 down.
Okay.
You wake up, have your fruit, and deal with the aches and pains of the lead poisoning. As I think it's Gage, you get a letter from your rookery. Seems like
You
it.
got mail.
Yeah, I think you get it earlier than expected. And it's a letter from maybe one of the healers that you knew back then in the city, talking about there is a potential healer that lives in the woods not too far away from where Verdant Haven is, probably a day's away. That for the right favor, you could talk to them into curing whatever ailment you have.
It's a hag.
Maybe.
It's a witch.
Calling it that.
It's one of those really short 1,000-year-old wyverians
Yeah,
that lives in a tree.
Maybe. Could be anything. But according to what the map shows, about a day's journey, probably 1 or 2 squares onto the plains.
Oh, we were given a sort of general
a general
area?
area, yes.
Okay.
And that is, and even the note says that they hope they're not too late. The note itself didn't even expect to make it back that soon. It's almost
Press delivery.
Yeah, it's like the wind itself carried your raven back.
That's suspicious.
I guess, once the group is up and hopefully not paralyzed, Argus will probably grab the group, just kind of, probably while we're eating breakfast or something, just probably recount the letter he received. The correspondence I sent out, it came back a bit ahead of schedule, thankfully. It's looking like there is at least rumored to be a healer of some skill not too far from our location. It should only be about a day's journey at most. It's not the most specific hint to go, it's not the most specific lead to go on, but I at least trust that the one who sent this letter knows what they're talking about. There's some fairly talented medics up near the capital.
Right. How far away is this, was it again?
Only a day's journey at most. It's should be almost near where the forest ends and the Great Plains begin.
Then we should make an early start.
For you, Niorva, you have like an impression from your sleep. Location that you were curious about beforehand, and the vibe you got kind of gave it to you more. The dark place in the cavern. You see impressions, areas potentially where it could be, and looking on the map where I would like to put it, it's probably many miles. It's probably north of the mountains in the desert area, but underground in the underdark of that area. And you get the impression of August's brother there, but you also see like a flash of green, maybe a shell.
Rick does a subtle inhale / gasp.
Seems that whatever talked to you at night waited for you to get what you wanted before giving you what it wanted.
Yeah, Durgus, were you expecting this letter?
Yes, I was, well, I sent out the letter a few days ago, and I was not meant, but it would have taken a few days earlier, but it seems to have been a bit ahead. Not sure if the winds were favorable or if there's...
I think that something is giving us a direction. I received dreams last night, as perhaps Elliot has had before. No words, but impressions. It was healing for a price. A quest. A duty we must do.
Argus kind of... You can see his expression goes a bit more dour, but he's like... Not like frustrated at you, Niorva, but more so at the idea of potentially some higher being trying to meddle in these affairs, but
The impression I received was of your brother, the feeling he had, and that time in the mine underground. It was far to the north, in a dark cavern in the desert. There was also a green shell.
you're telling this impression is
You're breaking up.
wanted you to... Oh, sorry. So, what I'm gathering, this impression in your dream wanted you to go after my brother, or was it
Something
that
he was doing, I think. It wasn't very specific.
It
man?
The feeling you got, Niorva, was it's of an abomination on the same level as what you guys just fought.
Okay.
And it's not like whatever it is threatens like an abomination of that level. I'm not gonna say it is an abomination, but it's of the same like threat.
Okay.
He's responsible for some kind of wrongness or threat or creature, maybe.
If anything, that just makes me more perplexed. I'm not sure. Well, We were already tracking him, or at least attempting to. Not sure if Wyatt would ask us a favor for it if that's something we already intended to do, but I'm not sure what to make of it, but we don't have much other leads anymore.
Once we
We
see this cavern or crevasse, I'll know where it is. I'll know it when I see it. Can't forget.
We don't really have the resources from the Commission anymore to really have much means of looking into things.
We'll just... If this healer, the day north of here, can heal us, then we'll just find supplies in luminescence again. Or maybe a guild caravan. They don't need it.
Perhaps. I mean, perhaps after we track down this healer, if they're able to get you and Joan in good health, perhaps we can at least check out this lead, verify if it's true or not.
I got the impression that we should not delay.
I would like to hope that it's not some sort of trap or honey set to lure us in, but
If it was a trap, they wouldn't make us stronger before fighting us.
Perhaps. Well, excuse me if I'm a bit wary when we've been dealing with multiple gods of trickery.
It's worked out so far. I'm sure we'll be
You
fine.
sure about that?
Niorva just swaps him with a tail without looking at him. At John. She's got quite a bit of reach with her tail now.
Oh, damn.
At the very least, even if we don't find what we're looking for there, it might not be a bad place to start. I have a feeling I've had a feeling that he might have headed towards some of the more, what would the word be called? Not civilized, but because the northern part of the Underdark, under the desert area, that's where a lot more of the drow cities and stuff are, right?
Yes.
I guess inhabited or more established.
Yeah, there is definitely, at least from what you hear, drow cities in the desert. At least one.
Yeah, I guess Argus will say, yeah.
Because you guys were basically offered to go there.
I've had a feeling that he might have gone north. A lot more civilization up there. At least a lot more resources to use to his means. Whether
Yes.
sorry.
We'll find him. We'll find him when we get there, and then we get our revenge in some way or another. Either way, I should probably hurry off. I don't want to wake up again with this sickness.
Argus will just kind of nod. I imagine Argus is just kind of, I don't know. He's at this point, I think it's Argus can't really afford to say no to any sort of lead because it's we're a bit fucked here. Felix Commission is gone. We don't have a ton of leads aside from the desert, and Joan and Niorva are both lead poisoned. So
Yeah, you know.
he probably just like kind of sits down to mull over the information, just looking very kind of deep in thought, just kind of thinking all this over.
Thankfully, Jay and Peku have maps for what I want to do next, so that should be fun.
Ooh, nice.
Hashtag not sponsored. Yet.
They have a map that has a hag hut in it. A Baba Yaga.
A goth harag.
Oh God, please not again.
Goth hag.
Egg or egg?
Wait, Goth Hag? I'm listening.
A goth hag. I'm down.
You got my attention.
Would.
Very warty looking goth harag.
BT.
Yeah.
So,
After Argus kind of probably sits for a while, yeah, he'll probably kind of prepare, at the very least, making a journey to the healer. And if all goes well, then we might be able to just kind of keep going off of that. He'll pack for a long journey.
yeah,
either way.
okay. That makes sense.
Even if it ends up a short journey, like if we end up going back, like he's gonna pack for a long journey just in case we do end up going further. Oh yeah, did we get the rewards for the Kuchala Deor quest? Like, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
I will look that up after the session and give it to you, because we're almost at time anyways. But actually, I should do that now. Where I changed some stuff, so I need to open up Adobe. Where's Adobe?
Oh yeah, I need to make sure because I did get the material that was the fast charge 2. I forget. Oh, Elliot has all the materials on him, doesn't he? Oh no,
Yeah.
it's a Jindahad scale. That's the one I was thinking.
Yep, I'm just.
Yeah, now would be the time to slot in those.
Okay, I will move the materials into the thing for you guys.
I am blind. I looked and I had to double look. There's a quest called the Seat of a God. My glasses must need clean because I saw the scat of a god and I'm like, the fuck are you
Oh
doing, Aaron?
boy.
But that's not what I expected.
Okay, so
Fertilizer.
My eyes were
Catman John.
yeah.
there's tail, mane, lash, thick fur, mantle, scale, claw, fang, then
Fine.
Jindahad stuff, sack.
I already put the Jindahad scale in my thing, so now I
Yeah,
get
just
two.
remove it. Just remove it from. Just remove it from the
I
stuff.
think I already did remove it from the bag because I had it in my inventory. I believe.
Might have more than one.
I forget if we rolled more than one. How much Jindahad materials do we have?
We
'Cause
only 3.
is it 4 carves or is it a 3 carve monster? We can actually check. Jindahad is where's Leviathan? Leviathan, is Jindahad in the version of the sheet I have? Yes, it is. Jindahad is 4 carves.
I imagine then 2 scales or something.
Yeah, because I had a scale in my inventory, so the very
Okay,
least...
so we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
I don't see the quest that I based this off of.
It was the original target, wasn't it? A
Vulgar?
No,
No,
that's
it's a this monster. I think
Yeah.
the original target was Shallow, wasn't it?
I know the original target was like 2 CR levels lower or something, or like 2 or 3.
I'm not sure. I'll just base it off of what I would do for the level, which is that one. So I'll just base the reward off of Yeah. Okay, so the reward is 5,000 gold.
We each get 1,000,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, works out.
1 for the group bag. No, there's 5 of us, right?
I mean, yeah, if we're all getting 1,000, I'll put 100 of that in the group bag, maybe, or either 100 to 200. Depends how much.
Would we? Where on the timeline are we getting that from?
When you
of-
guys got back.
Okay.
That's why
Then I
I'm like,
will-
I was gonna tell you guys like afterwards, but I'm like, no, I really need to like give it to you now. So
Before we
I
prepare.
will probably spend some of that on some of the spells from the Birdman book then.
Argus
Okay.
is going to throw 100 of the 1,000 he gets into the expendables bag. So
Okay, small golden fish. I'll sell that for 500.
Man,
I
that
will
sells for a
keep
lot.
that money if everyone's okay with it, mainly because I will start to
Yeah.
spend it with the armory stuff for all of our bastions. I'm gonna need some money.
Wait, Yeah, actually, take the 500 I sold.
You sure?
Yeah, take the golden fish rewards.
I think to make sure I don't rush you guys with prep, I think we should call it here. That way you guys can plan your prep, we can hit it right away and go on the journey at the start of next session.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that makes the most sense.
w-
Posting it in chat. By the way, to verify out loud, apparently Bastion's official ruling is to issue 1 for each of your special Bastion. Your
Oh,
special
okay.
facility.
So you.
That's the official ruling, so
so-
that is what we will be doing.
Okay.
So like we can use all of them?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So starting
opens a
right
world of
now,
possibilities.
starting right now, it's all 4 of your special facilities. That is the official ruling, and
Well,
not good enough to test Bastions if we're not using the official ruling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would let me use my library thing, but also, I was going to say, the potion of hail giant strength from the smithy. It said it would take 5 days rather than 7, because like when I drag and dropped the, because I wanted the UUID of the actual
Yeah.
item and crafting, when I dragged it in there, put it from 7 to 5 days.
Okay. Then
Would that be ready before we leave?
I
Or?
would think so. As long as you spent the gold, I would think so.
Yeah, I put 100 gold into that. So, yeah, okay, we got a potion of giant strength. I guess I'll just put that in the party bag, and then Niorva, you can put it on her sheet.
Yeah. And for that, I think this is a lovely spot to stop for the night, for 2 hours, and it good enough spot. Get your prep done over the next 2 weeks. I'll expand that spell book with a couple more spells for level 5. You know, just because he spoke up and said something, I'm shouting out my buddy Gavin because he streams too. No good deed goes unpunished. And as such, I'm gonna call it here, YouTube. Make sure to follow if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, all that fun stuff. And we will see you next time. I will be back in a couple days' time where I have to learn a new video thing because Discord no longer lets Brazilians share webcams. Real fun.
Yeah.
Or even see them. So until then, make sure to follow, and I'll see you next time.